Thank you very much, Anderson. Very interesting information there. We're back with Larry King Live with Carrie Prejean. Carrie, I know that you settled with the Miss America pageant there. What were the details of your settlement?
Well, Larry, that's confidential, and I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Okay, I'm not asking exactly what you got in the settlement. What I'm asking you is, why did you settle?
Like I said, Larry, that's confidential, and I'm not allowed to talk about that. You're being inappropriate.
Well, I'm just asking a question here. You settled. What was the thinking behind the settlement?
Larry, you're being inappropriate.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go to another question here. Do you take the tunnel to France?
Larry, you're being inappropriate.
Maybe you're misunderstanding me. If, let's say you were in France and you needed to take a tunnel, would you take that tunnel up to France? Carrie, are you there? Can you hear me? Carrie, can you hear me? Okay, let's go to another question. Is there a problem here? Okay, Carrie, can you hear me?
Excuse me?
Can you hear me speaking to you?
Larry, you're being inappropriate.
Okay, let's go to another question. You need to put on your microphone so we can hear you.
Larry, I'm not going to do your show if you keep being inappropriate.
Okay, I'll change the subject. Now, Carrie, let me ask you another question. Do you swallow? Carrie, are you there? Do you swallow? If you're eating, let's say, a fig, do you swallow? Now, if you don't put on your microphone, we can't hear you. Can you answer, do you swallow? Carrie. Carrie, put down the iPod and answer the question.
Larry, I can't hear you. You're being inappropriate.
I'm inappropriate. I guess this is the Larry Inappropriate King show. Here we are. So let's go to a phone call. Here we are. We've got Greg from Dallas. Greg, go ahead. You're on the Larry King show live.
Yeah, hello, Larry. Are you there?
I'm here. Go ahead.
Yeah, Larry. I'm gay. I'm a gay American, and I really love to watch pageants. I'd like to ask Carrie a question. Carrie, do you swallow?
Well, first of all, I don't like gay people, and I don't believe in gay marriage. And you could read all about it in my new book, Still Standing by Carrie Prejean. That's me.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that you do swallow?
Larry, that's confidential. That's inappropriate to talk about right now.
Would you swallow Anderson Cooper? How's that?
Excuse me?
Would you swallow Anderson Cooper's load?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just might. But that's inappropriate. So, Larry, let's not talk about that.
Do you like older men?
Like Donald Trump?
No, like a much older man, let's say, who looks like an alien.
Surprisingly, I do like this conversation, so I'm going to put my mic right back on.
Well, this is good. This is good.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Now, Carrie, I'm glad you're back.
Okay, this is getting really good.
It seems that you've come to your senses. Now, if you were in bed with Anderson Cooper, and he wanted to put it in the choo-choo train to Chocolate Land, what would you say?
I would say,
Think salt and pepper hair. Salt and pepper hair. What do you say to Anderson?
I would say, hell yes, God, please forgive me for saying the word hell.
Now, keep in mind that the poo-poo shoot is something that gays might favor. Are you still there with Anderson? Are you still on the same track? You know, the track to poo-poo land?
Well, as you know, I don't believe in being gay, and I don't believe anything gay or gay marriage, as you all know. So, no, I don't agree with being gay or doing anything gay.
Now, I'm not asking you if you're gay. I'm asking you if you were in a situation where you would take it up the choo-choo train to poo-poo land in a gay way, would you be inclined to do so? Nope.
I think that children should have maps in the Iraqs. I think it's very important, such as Africa and Afghanistan.
I'm lost. So you like reptilian older men with alien-type shaped heads. Now, if I'm going to dump this chick I'm with, this Utah bitch I'm with, how would you feel about coming out with maybe not Larry King, but a guy who looked a lot like Larry King who worked for CNN on a show with a bunch of lights behind people's heads?
Well, you can read all about it in my new book, Still Standing by Me, Carrie Prejean, and it talks about how to get the perfect spray tan and where to get your hair bleached to make it as blonde as mine, and all those sorts of details.
Now, Carrie, speaking of Still Standing, I have a question. Still Standing is the name of an Elton John song. To me, it seems a little weird. You're so against gays, and yet you name your book after a gay man's hit song. How does that work? Tell us.
Well, Larry, that's confidential, so I'm not allowed to talk about that. You're being inappropriate.
Oh, sheesh. Welcome to the Inappropriate frickin' Larry King live show here. I'm sure if it was Anderson Cooper, you'd be spreading it wide open, if you know what I'm saying. I think she's blushing. Anyway, let's go to a commercial here, and we'll be right back with a Larry King live show. We've got John and Kate plus 9. This is a breaking story. That's right, plus 9. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.